Welcome, Cardinal fans. We're here live from Morrilton Devil Dog Stadium for tonight's contest between your Farmington Cardinals and the second place in the division, Morrilton Devil Dogs. Here live with Mr. Josh Matthews and the illustrious Nathan Jowers. We got him off the field and into the booth for a second time this year, Josh.
That's right. I tell you what, under 40-degree weather, get him here every time.
That's the kicker, huh?
That is the kicker. Let me tell you, it's close to Halloween. Halloween's Tuesday. And when we pull up, the GPS says Devil Dog Drive.
That did.
How appropriate was that?
It did. Well, next year we'll be playing on Cardinal Drive, right?
Well, hopefully so. We'll be playing on.
Or maybe the year after.
Well, it could be called Oxford Drive. You never know what they're going to do.
That's right. That's a good point. Might be Blue Drive.
Blue
Law,
Drive.
Law Blue Oxford Drive.
Oh,
be like the law firm, wouldn't it?
The law firm of Oxford Blue and Law. Law being the key word.
That's right. And, with it, we say that we want to open up the broadcast with heavy hearts, thoughts, prayers with the Van Zant family. I'm certainly not in the medical profession, so, Josh, hey, I'll let you guys take it from here.
We found out from McKenna's mom, Monica, that she has HUS, hemolytic uremic syndrome, which is kind of a syndrome where the kidneys and the blood disorder happen, and she can be anemic. She's had a couple of transfusions today, which is good. She's needed that, and
she's down in Children's Hospital.
She's down in Children's Hospital in Little Rock. We want to say if you're at home and you've seen on Facebook, you've seen the prayer vigils at the gym, you can't pray enough, guys. Take time, put her in your thoughts, put her in your prayers, and regardless of what her diagnosis is, she's going to need someone bigger than all of us to help her out with this, and that'd be the man upstairs. So, guys, just pray that she gets a full recovery. We want to give a shout-out to the Morrilton fan base here, the Morrilton cheerleaders, who have set up 2 banners for her, one right in front of the visiting bleachers and one on the south side, the end zone, both saying "Get Better, McKenna Van Zandt." She was also mentioned in the prayer before the opening game.
She was.
Which was just very classy from the Devil Dogs.
That was. And you go these different places, you think, well, we want to beat these guys and we want to whip them. But when you see somebody, make the effort like that, it just means a lot,
Makes you feel good, and I hope the Van Zants are listening tonight, and I hope they get to hear what the Morrilton's
how
done.
horrible we are.
Yes. First of all, please, grade us on our grammar, grade us on our speech, but then outside of that, see how classy and nice the Morrilton fans are. Know that your Farmington family, not just your Farmington family, but your family and friends from all over the state and country are praying for you, and we want that young woman to get better.
That's the truth. Going into the game, just to set this up, Morrilton, the obvious favorite here. They're at home. They got the quarterback that looks like everybody wants here in about 2 years. He's a sophomore, the brother of Dre Greenlaw, Jacoby Briswell, and boy, is he a monster. As Coach Sutton called him, we're playing Cam Newton tonight.
And he's pretty impressive. Stat-wise, you're looking up, Jacoby Jack Criswell. 79 for 122 for the season, 15 TDs, 2 interceptions. Total passing yards, 1,200. He's averaging about I'm sorry. Those are just his passing stats. When you look him up and say, okay, who's the rushing leader, it's him as well. 94 carries for 563 yards on the season, averaging 6 yards per game. Rushing leader and passing leader.
Got a little consistency here, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do. We got a little bit of a challenge for Sutton in the defense tonight with that, and I think he knew it coming in. He's on the radar.
And, setting up something like this, we got Nathan Jowers here in the booth. Nathan, when you've got a run-pass threat like this at quarterback, what is the defense looking to do, and what is their perspective going into a game like this, Nathan?
Well, there's probably a couple of different things that the coaches are looking at. You almost have to choose which would we rather have him do. Would we rather have him run and try to shut down the receivers with a little bit of press coverage? Would we rather give the receivers a little bit of a gap, try to get in, put some pressure on him, and get him to throw the ball early, and hopefully our corners and our safeties can either knock the ball down or get some interceptions. It's going to be difficult. He's only thrown 2 all year. And if you are rushing him, the defensive line have to fill their gaps. The defensive ends have to contain him in the middle of the field, because once he turns the corner, not only is he quick, he's also big, and so he's very difficult to bring down, especially on a one-on-one tackle.
And I don't know if you guys mentioned it, he's a sophomore.
He is.
You talked about, got to pick your poison, right? Shut him down, keep him from running, or we cover his receivers. The receivers aren't looking too shabby either. We got number 12, Lakin Dillard, is the leading receiver as far as yards and stats go. He has 360 yards reception for the year, with 4 TDs, averaging about 72 yards per game receiving. Number 6 is also their backup quarterback, Troy Criswell, which would be the brother of Jacoby, and he actually has more yards, same number of receptions, with 7 TDs. 7 TDs for the brothers. Look for that tonight, guys. A lot of Criswell to Criswell action. And then Mason Adams is the next receiver in line, 26 for 328 for the season, averaging 41 yards per game.
But, talking about all that, hey, we've got momentum on our side.
We do.
Last week we were down 20-0. 20-0 on senior night. Seems to be a buzz around the Farmington football that I haven't felt in the last 6 or 7 years. Now, I've only been, my oldest son is a sophomore. But it feels like a buzz that I haven't felt in, I haven't seen to date. And there's excitement. There's enthusiasm. People are getting compassionate. I think we're set up for it, guys.
We are set up for it. Also building upon win number 200.
That's right.
For Coach Adams.
That's right.
This is no small feat by any means. We go from ho-hum, we lost here, we lost to, Greenbrier. We see that heartbreaker. We see the heartbreaker with Alma. And it's hard not to be a little down in the dirt. And then, bam, that game is going to be uplifting whether you've, won every game or you've lost every game. That was just a huge momentum builder, like you said. And, bam, just like that, we're in it for third place.
That's right. And we got a lot on the line. Some of you are aware, but if we win out and the cookie crumbles the way that it could, we could be hosting a home playoff game. If we win one out of the 2, chances are, and Nathan, you might be able to expand on this more than me, but there's a tie for third place, and we're right in the middle of it.
Yeah, this is since we've joined the 5A West, this is the deepest in the season we have been with a playoff opportunity, and the playoff chances this year are very real. 1 game and we should be in. 2 games, and like Kerry said, we will be hosting a playoff game most likely.
And that is huge because for those of you that follow we're familiar with the 5A West. If the 5A West plays the 5A South, and to compare the 2 conferences is comparing night and day.
Yes.
If we can get out as a 3 seed or a 4 seed we have a very real chance of going to Lakeside or Watson Chapel and winning the game. If we were to host a game, guys, we would be the favorite and be probably a big favorite at home.
And in comparison, don't forget, their 2 conference losses are Harrison, which we've yet to play. They lose by 1 point to Harrison. They lose to Greenbrier 38-31, which we were in that game the entire time. In fact, we were just 1 restroom trip away from winning or at least tying that game, if you don't remember.
Yeah, that was a game where so many opportunities we had. I can think back into the 3rd and 4th quarter. We had several 3rd and long situations that we had Greenbrier. They converted to get a first down and would go on to score. So just a stop here or there, and that game is ours, and we're really looking pretty in the West.
That's been the story of the whole season. Bad penalty here, a turnover here, incompletion there, and we're not just in the game, we're on the winning side of the game. So it's not like we were never in these games. So, guys, this is an exciting game. If you're watching this from home, number 1, you're a lot warmer than we are. Number 2, there's got to be some excitement building up because Cardinals have a shot, and they know it. Kind of being in the locker room with the players before we got here, the players all signed a game ball from McKenna Van Zant, and it was business time. They were down to business. They had a mindset that was very serious. There wasn't a lot of lollygagging. Coaches had a mindset was down to business, and I mean, seeing that, hopefully we can portray that to you guys at home, so that you guys can feel the excitement that we're feeling, building up to this big game. We talked about Coach Adams' 200 win, just a really good, solid football career, solid coaching football career in the state of Arkansas. To touch a little bit on their coach, Cody McNabb, he joined he took over for the Morrilton Devil Dogs in 2010. His current record's 50-29. It's pretty good. He left Russellville as their defensive coordinator. They won only one game in 2009 before he came in. He comes in 2010, gets them to 3-7. 2011, 6-5 with the playoff. 2012, 8-3 with a quarterfinals appearance in the state playoff, and in 2013 state championship. That's it's a pretty impressive tenure for a young coach. So we've got two really good coaches, both sides of the ball, but that's also easy for a young coach who's had a lot of success to overlook the guys in white and gray down here on the north end zone.
Yeah, and right now we Cardinals have taken the field for a little pregame warm-up before their game starts. They do look focused tonight. The coaches have their attention, knowing what's ahead of them these next 2 weeks, and hopefully they can come out and they can lay it out on the line this evening.
And, hey, we're excited. Hey, Warren, can we go to a quick break? Hey, we're going to pay some bills, acknowledge Maverick. We've got 1 minute and 45 before kickoff. We'll be right back, Cardinal fans.
First of all, Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco. Moving at the speed of light. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. We got a few texts. Hey, let us know if you can hear. If you're getting us in loud and clear, fire at me or Josh or Nathan a text, and we'd like your feedback. Kind of bouncing in and out a little bit maybe, but just set the table tonight. Farmington at Morrilton. A lot on the line here tonight, guys. I'm in the booth with Josh Matthews, Nathan Jowers. Here come the Devil Dogs, and that's the Criswell kid's brother, number 6 there, leading the charge. He's pretty large.
Yes, he is. I think he's second-string quarterback, leading receiver. Let me put on my bling here. Thanks to Miss Bumgarner, I've gotten me some stylish specs tonight, able to read the stats. So I guess I don't have an excuse if I mispronounce the name or misread a stat. But who are we kidding? We all know that's going to happen. Criswell. That's going to seem to be the story of the night. Don't think that we don't know about it.
And the coach in the paper, for Morrilton, he was quoted in saying he looks at the classes and he notes how many Criswells, and that determines how good they will
class
be.
He's coming up.
He says if I've got 1 or 2 Criswells in there, he said I'm going to be pretty solid.
Well, that's pretty good. That's a good quote. And this coach is really well respected in this community, as is ours. So he'll know. I think if he's saying that, then he kind of knows what
That's right.
that family brings. You got to be thinking. Coach Adams is thinking, man, this is my last waggle.
He might be. That's right.
There's
That's
no
right.
more waggles.
Well, maybe we get Kelly and Josh to fire it back up.
Yeah, you never know. Give us something. In the next generation. Maybe we'll be back. Maybe we'll be 6A by then.
That's right. That's right. Who knows? Coming up on kickoff, the Cardinals yet to take the field. I guess we're I don't know what we're waiting on. What are we waiting on, Nathan?
I
Do we
think
normally
we're
wait this
waiting
long?
No, waiting on the Cardinals to come on the field. They've done the toss.
Run
Morrilton
through.
will receive the opening kickoff.
We're playing the waiting game, I
Yeah,
guess. Huh?
we're gonna stall them out here. You talked about the Criswells. We know who their star player is. If you remember when we played Pea Ridge, they had 2 star players. Defense came prepared. They took their number 8, their big receiver out. We kept him to
and
very
their
little
tailback,
reception.
Drew Wynn.
The Wynn kid didn't produce a lot, so I feel confident the Cardinals are prepared. They know about this guy more than we do.
Amen.
And I think they know how many Criswells are on the field at all time.
And set the table for Farmington. Sam Stephen had surgery earlier this week. Sam, hope you're recovering. Hope you're feeling better.
Exactly.
Stay strong. Get well. We miss you, and we love you, buddy. Eric Hill's also out tonight. He's in the concussion protocol. My understanding is he will probably be back next week, but that is a miss. He is a hard hitter in the secondary.
Talking to some of the teammates here prior to the game, they said look for a different style offense tonight. Lots of different kids in different positions, especially in the receiving corps.
Sturgeon kicks it deep. That's by Criswell at the 20. Up to the 30. And knocked down, I think that's South that got him. Nice lick out to the 31-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
That's Torrey Criswell, the senior, brought down by Trey South, an upcoming sophomore as well, who's been playing good for the Cardinals. Defense comes out here ready to go. We got Avery King, corner on the near side, and should be Gustin, corner on the far side. But they've got a 3-receiver set to the near side.
Briswell looks to the
Ooh,
far
good
side,
job.
and good lick by
Just a little
Montez.
overthrown. Montez there.
How close was that to targeting, Nathan?
No, that was the pass was high. The guy went up. Kyler went into him, but he turned his body, hit him in the midsection, so there's nothing good. That was a good job for Skyler to pull up on that one.
Just bring up 2nd and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
They give it to the big guy. He rumbles around the left end. And looks like May tackled him about after gain about 6 yards. Be 3rd and 4 for the Devil Dogs. I'm sorry, that was Jay Woods on the tackle. 3-minute linebacker.
Got a little bit
And we
of movement.
jumped on the near side. They drew Woods off sides and be 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
You hate to see that kind of penalty, especially early on, but it just kind of lets you know, man, they're excited.
They are. Criswell looks to the left. Throws it outside. That's intended for Wolford and dropped And he had a little bit of room, but not a whole lot. Jowers looked like he was closing quick.
Yeah, that was a good play there by defense, kind of closed in on the quarterback. First throw was a little high. That throw was a little bit low. He's still trying to look for his rhythm here in the cold weather.
Spot. Yeah.
Griswold lines up in the shotgun. He does a fake, and he keeps it going up the middle and takes a pretty solid lick. Looks like started with Sellers and finished off by a host of Cardinals. Be 3rd and 8. We like that. 3rd and 8.
Like
that's got a
this.
nice ring to it, doesn't it?
3rd and 8. And their biggest play of the night's been from a penalty.
They go 3 wide. I'm sorry, 4 wide. 3 to the far side and 1 to the near side. Criswell looks to the sideline. Do a little stunt in the middle. He looks across the middle and delivers it down to the 35-yard line. That's number 1, Macon Adams. Gets it down to the 27-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
Mason Adams with reception there. And like Nathan, what you were saying earlier, shut down the receivers. Looks like he's wanting to stay in the pocket. He's kind of liking what the defense is giving him.
Yeah, on that one, our corner was turned just a little bit. He made a very accurate throw on that one, about 20 yards down the field.
Griswold keeps it going up the middle, slips out of a tackle and rumbles down and over about 3 defenders down to about the 14-yard line, 15-yard line. Be 1st and 10. And they make contact with him right at the line of scrimmage and still gets about 13 or 14 yards. Still in the hurry up. He looks to his right, delivers. That's to his brother, to Criswell.
Yeah, they're definitely not taking much time to call their plays and get set. We know that's hard on all levels, but on the high school level, how tough is that to defend?
Well, you've got to kind of pick your poison there. Do you play them in press coverage, try to take away that quick pass, and kind of leave yourself vulnerable to a double move, or do you play off them a little bit, give up the short pass, and try to make a sure tackle for no yards after catch?
Be 1st and goal. Fakes a handoff, takes it up the middle, gets 2 tough yards down to about the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
And he's just kind of bruising his way on.
Got a pretty good Farmington crowd over there.
It's a great little Farmington crowd right over there. They all got to sit really close together. It's so cold.
Go. Criswell tucks it, gets to the outside, and gets in there pretty easily. Touchdown, Devil Dogs. Cardinals down 6-0.
They started out just spreading, attacking us with the pass and doing so successfully. And then all of a sudden, you get into the red zone territory. They're spreading out, but then he's gashing us.
Yep, he's very difficult to tackle just one-on-one. They're going to have to try to keep him contained and have multiple hats coming to the football.
Arias' kick is up and through. Hey, we'll take a quick break, Cardinal fans. Score is 7-0. Devil Dogs on top.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Donovan set back to receive it deep on either side, Staten, and it's like Reed Turner to the near side. Kicks it on the far side to Staten, up at the 20, up to the 24-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Well, here we come with the offense. Like I said, talking to some of the players this week that they seem to be excited about some of the changes that the offense is going to implement. They said look for different people at receivers. Of course, you still got Gray, Sturgeon, and Staten as primary receivers, but look to have Jowers thrown in there a little bit.
We're going to mix it up. We'll do everything we can to win this game tonight. Of course, they do everything they can to win every game. So, Weigel hands it up to Williams. Going up the middle, stopped after about 1 or 2 yards. They were anticipating that.
They sure were. And, you know, Williams has run so well for us all year long. You know, he's had every game that we profile before this, he has more 100-plus yard games than any of the other receivers that we've gone up against. So you got to go know coming
Rushers or receivers?
Excuse me. Rushing.
You stand corrected, Josh.
I sit corrected.
Weigel under center. They pull 2. Nice trap, and he sheds the block and hammers it. They kind of beat us to the punch there. Looked like we tried to – was that where you're trying to pull 2 offensive linemen on that?
Well, and it looked like our tackle had a good kick-out block, but then he wasn't able to stay with the block. The lineman came off of the block and made a good tackle there for a gain of 1.
Be 3rd and 8 for the Cards. Weigel looks on the left side, complete to Sturgeon, and picks up about 1 yard. Be fourth and long for the Cards. Not the way you want to start out. 3 and out.
Not the way you want to start out, but hopefully there's lots to learn right now from the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator, and it's all about adjustments.
That's right. Ray lines up to kick. Line drive, end over end kick. Field, bobbled it there for a second. Picked up by number 12. He's up to midfield. That's Lakin Dillard.
And here we are at about the 49.
Good field position for the Devil Dogs. Let's see if the Cardinal defense can bow up here.
As far as the punt goes, it's not a bad strategy. Go ahead and kick it kind of low, make the guy make a decision. There's always a good chance he can muff that ball, and at that point it's a live ball.
He did bobble it there for a second. That's a good point, Jowers. Criswell rolls out to the right. Sellers is in pursuit. Oh, had him in the grass, and nice pressure by Sellers. Nice athletic move. Forced him to throw it out of bounds there.
I don't think we're.
No, you're not.
So, Jersey, oh, so you'll be on YouTube. Be better rein it in. There's Xavier Clemens. He's their primary running back out of the backfield. Not their top rusher, but their primary running back. And he gets first down out of that.
We understand PG Telco's having some problems, and hopefully we're getting that resolved. Been a rough week in PG. They take it on the chin at Pea Ridge, and now their internet gets shut down.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any correlation with that. Maybe if they would have beat Pea Ridge, like a lot of the Prairie Grove faithful thinks they should have, then maybe their internet would be running.
2nd and long for the Devil Dogs. Let's see if the Cardinal defense can make a play here. They're still going 4 wide. Criswell in the shotgun. Looks over. Criswell looks over to the right. delivers it. That's number 12. That's Lakin Dillard again.
Dillard
Be
on the
close to the
reception.
first down. Nice
Javen
tackle by
takes him
Jowers.
down. Yeah, Javen takes him down. He makes a little move, gets a little bit out of it, but Jowers isn't buying it. Stops him just short of the first down, as it'll be third.
We dared him to go to their left-hand side. He hung up. They got a flag down. We got a holding penalty. We're going to bring them back, boys.
We're going to have a little bit better field position on the third down after this.
What are you looking for there at the corner? Is it the point of the attack where the holding call usually is, or?
Yeah, it also depends on which official. Each official has a different responsibility of what they're looking for. We've got two different flags. Be curious to see where the hold happened.
We got a mic'd up ref here. Do y'all remember seeing a mic'd up ref anywhere else?
Yeah, I've seen that other places. P. Rich had it.
Did Alma have it?
Yeah, I'm sure they did. They had all the bells and whistles.
Alma had.
We own Coleman?
Alma had massage recliners.
It's not our fault. Like, you know what I mean? Last time we were on, it was like the Wi-Fi. Like this, it's not even, like whenever you pull up the screen to like view the stream, it's not even there. That's a PG telco thing.
Do you want me to holler at Morrison to get his attention, or is that something? Does he get any
I
connections
don't know
there?
if we'll be able to fix it. Like that's the thing. You know,
Sure.
it's, but maybe. I'll call it. I don't know. All right.
We got 3 wide on the bottom, but we don't have 3 ready to cover.
No, we sure don't.
We're anticipating going to the far side, aren't we? Run a seam around. Oh!
Jared Oski almost with the interception.
Yeah. He had a chance at that one, didn't he?
He sure did.
4th and 14. What do you do here, official Jowers?
We're wanting you to put your coaching hat on.
Yeah,
What
down
would you do as the
on
coach?
this end of the field, I think with Morrilton's offense, I think they're going to want to go for it. They may try to draw the cards off sides this first snap. But with the way they shut down our offense, I think right now their defense is pretty confident, and that gives Coach McNabb the ability to really try to go for one.
They're going for it. He throws it across and delivers
got
a
it.
strike. And he's still going. That's Dillard down to the 10. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
And they call it.
Went right across our face. We had a guy on him, but just couldn't quite stick, and he broke a few tackles after that and made his way in. 13-0. Devil Dogs on top. All right, fans, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
Snap the pictures, enter a few things.
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The deer woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best. We came to Arvest Bank to...
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 14-0 Devil Dogs. We'll see if we can take a dent in the score here. 5:45 left in the first quarter. Goes out of bounds. Be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little bit of a blessing here with a better field position thanks to that kickoff here. Let's see if we can, not get so down and capitalize on positives.
That's right. Small victories, right?
Small victories. Take them when you can get them.
Well, and building off of the game last week, that's one of the things that Coach Hornbeck mentioned after the game with the comeback is now that the kids have done that, they've got it in their brain that they can do it. So hopefully being down a couple touchdowns early, they realize that it is an obstacle that they can overcome.
Excellent point. Waggle under center. Hands off to Williams over the right-hand side, and they ate it up for about a 2-yard loss.
So, to put your coaching hat back on, guys, and not to second-guess anything, but when do you just – and Williams has been so effective for us. It's just been something that we can depend on. But when do you take the chance and start going in the air?
Well, as a defensive coordinator, if I'm playing against Farmington, my number one objective is going to be to take away the run. And you can tell that right now Morrilton is intent on doing that as we get a little swing out pass to Sturgeon. A nice pick of about 3 yards. But Morrilton's going to try to take away the run. So we've got to do something to help neutralize that, whether it's to throw it, whether it's to throw a screen pass and try to get them to stay back on their heels a little bit.
And that seems what they're trying to do here with a couple screens coming out early. You know, you got to think that's going to help spread them out a little bit. And then, you know, when they're going to be susceptible to Williams, then he will make the most of it.
Absolutely will. 3rd and 9 for the Cards. Hosky goes in motion. Fakes it to Williams.
There's Zay.
They're looking at.
Oh! So close, so close.
Zay Wilbanks across the middle, and he had him beat, and that was close to a huge
just on the fingertips. But it let us know he can do it, folks. I mean, he had double coverage on him. He outran both defenders, and Waggle did put it where it needed to be. Just a little extra stretch, just a little extra this or that, and that's a totally different story.
Could have been 6 there. Gray back to punt. Waggle with the deep snap. Flag on the play. They blow it dead.
Yeah, have a little false start there on the offensive line.
I think it was on them, Joe.
Yeah, I want you to be wrong. This is the only time I want you to be wrong, Jarvis.
Unfortunately, the white hat is agreeing with me.
The white hat's wearing gloves. Is that? I mean, that's not very tough guyish, is it?
Not when the temperature's 50 degrees. He needs to bow up a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Now this crew kind of reminds me of the same one at Alma. We're not getting any calls so far, but
nothing going our way.
4th and 14 for the Cardinals. Gray gets an end-over-end kick. Bounces at the 34-yard line. Takes a big Cardinalton bounce. Down to the 21-yard line.
Not a bad kick.
Heck of a kick.
Good bounce.
And about a 50-yard punt. We'll take that. But now here comes the Criswell show. Can we stop them? And you look at it from a number standpoint, we've got a heck of a lot more kids in Morrilton.
We sure do. We sure do. We got them by 15 or more as far as numbers go.
Criswell rose to the right. He winds it up and throws it over in the cheerleader section. I think Fredbird might have caught that one. Is that what we call our Cardinal? Fredbird, Redbird?
Red Wing?
Red Wing.
Yeah, Red Wing.
Red Wing might have snagged that one.
Like the boot. Jay Wood bringing the pressure on that side from the near side.
Kilgore in pursuit as well. I like that play.
And that's one in the high school rules where the referee could have actually called an intentional grounding pass on that one because you've got to throw one that's somewhat catchable, and he threw it like Kerry said back to the cheerleader, so that could have been called an intentional grounding.
That was not catchable. Criswell looks to the right. He throws it going across the middle, and they are picking us apart. That's a strike. Yeah, that's Adams' kid running, looked like a seam route, and he nailed it.
And that was he threw that was a 25-yard pass in the air on a rope. And listening to some sports radio this week. Clint Sterner, former Razorback quarterback, was just drooling while talking about Criswell, how special a talent this guy is. Already has interest from Arkansas, and there he goes on a run.
Comes to the near side. He sheds about 3 kids and runs for the touchdown. Wow.
Well, there he is. You know, he's going to they're deep in their own territory. You got to be thinking on defensive side, hey, he's going to throw for another strike, and he burns us.
He did. He rumbled through a few and around a few. The's got good speed, got great size, and that's tough to stop at any level. But hey, if we can block this extra point, we'll get right in our comfort zone of being down 20-0 and come back strong.
Yeah. If we come back from the 20-0, think we should storm the field like we did last week. That was a pretty neat thing. I mean, the whole town showed up and supported them. Guys, speaking of support, don't turn off the TV yet. It's not over yet. Stay in here with us, and let's see what the offense has in store for us.
Cardinals down 21-0. We'll take a quick break.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive. Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Fans, we hope they kick it out of bounds again. We rumble up to the after the 36-yard line. That's Mayo. Nice catch and shuffle.
Yeah, he makes a little flash in the pan there and moves the ball a little bit as he's being swarmed by several Devil Dogs.
What is a Devil Dog?
Well, now Jarvis was looking that up. It's a kind of a nickname for Marine Corps.
Yeah, it's actually a nickname from the Marine Corps. Now, I don't know, looking at their mascot, that's definitely not a Marine that they've got as the mascot. But.
There's no military bases around here, so, well, I guess Jacksonville's not too far. Williams rumbles up the middle. Had a little bit of a hold, picked up about 4 or 5 yards. That's what we need.
4 or 5 yards, and that was hard fought. It's not coming easy, but, it's better than negative yards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with that one run, we quadrupled our offensive output in the previous 3 drives. So
that's looking up.
I guess previous 2 drives. I stand corrected. Parrish at center. We'll flip pass, we'll shovel pass to Sturgeon, and hard tackle up at the 47-yard line. Be 3rd and 3.
Simeon Lee on the tackle there. Sturgeon makes one more move. Outside of that, there was a lot of promise on that play. Adams showing a little bit of creativity.
Margo looks to the right, throws it to the left. That's Williams, the right-hand side. He's rolling at the 40, 30, and runs over a couple of guys. Nice pickup, nice blocking out front by Caleb Williams.
He makes the most out of that. I like that screen pass in there. The downfield blockers hold their block just enough to give him a little wiggle room, and that's really all Caleb Williams needs.
He's a load once he gets going. Be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 31-yard line. Weigel hands off again to Williams. He shuffles to the right, puts his foot in the ground, picks up about 5 yards up the middle.
And here we go where we see our play calls kind of helping us out here with the help of the screen passes and kind of opening up a little bit of the running game for us.
Are we going to hurry up here, Jowers?
Hurrying for Farmington because we still got 15 on the play clock.
Williams up the middle. Gosh, and he's picking up some tough yardage here. Good blocking, giving him a little bit of a crease.
There's
And
tough yards. We'll see where they put that spot.
Be first and 10 for the Cardinals.
Yes.
And their cheerleaders are throwing footballs on our first down. I like it. Gosh, what will they do if we score a touchdown? You know?
T-shirt cannon.
Yeah. T-shirt cannon. They might fly the blimp over.
Maybe they'd fly that helicopter again.
That's right. Jowers fakes, rolls around to the right, flips it out to Gray, and bounced off his fingertips.
He was wide open, and Waggle throws under distress, still gets it out there to him. And Jacob Gray doesn't miss too many of those. He would.
It was behind him a little bit. It could have gone either way.
It was up and behind, and we're lucky that the cornerback was going to deliver a blow. If he had been playing the ball, that would have right into his arms.
That was a classic tip drill there, wasn't it? Gray to the left. I'm sorry, to the right. Give it to Williams. Atta baby. And I don't think they want any of Williams right now. He's dealing it.
He is.
Punishing them.
He's coming to it. Again, he has never been one to shy away from contact. And you get him away in a one-on-one situation, you don't want to be the receiving end of that.
3rd and 6 for the Cardinals.
I think at this point we're not too interested in field goals. So if we could look about getting half of this yardage here and the other half if we need to on 4th down, I think that'd be a good strategy.
I'll take all of it. Fakes it to out. That's Jacob Gray in the flat. Picks up rumbling.
There you go.
Close to a touchdown, but going to be down at the 1 yard line.
I believe he's inside the one. It looks like we're inside of a foot.
It just makes the most out of that play. The defender was on him immediately as soon as he makes the catch. He keeps those feet moving, drags the defender with him, and takes a couple others out as he goes right inside the 1.
Looks like we're going with the big boy package here. Handoff to Williams. Touchdown, Cardinals!
We will take it.
Williams up the middle. Oh, just hit him right in the face on that drive.
You were thinking the quarterback sneak right there. They get that initial contact, and then here comes Williams. Just stacks on the pile.
Sturgeon lines up for the extra point. And that's good.
That's good. Here we go.
We'll take a quick break. Cardinals down 21-7.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh, yeah. No more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh, yeah. So put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great. Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh, yeah. No more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh, yeah. So put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm having a hot dog, and it might be a devil dog.
That's a devil dog hot dog if I've ever seen one.
A red one, as Jowers pointed out. Kick it deep, and goes out of bounds. And That's not what you want. There goes the flag, bringing it out to the 35-yard line.
That was about 3 yards wide from being a touchback.
That's exactly right. 35 yards better than 49-yard line. So defense gets a shot at him here. And let's see what Sutton and the boys have adjusted.
No, it looks like Morrilton has chosen the option of having them back up 5 yards and re-kick.
Don't see that often.
That's
but that just means more exercise for Lance, right?
That's true.
Lance kicks off. Did y'all see him last week whenever they kicked it? And the tee bounced about 20 yards downfield. Lance was, he was confused. He was looking around intently. He was, finally somebody pointed out, hey, the tee's right down there, Lance. He went and recovered it.
He takes his job pretty seriously.
Well, he knows he gets out of school early, so therefore it's important to him.
Heck, if I can get out of work early for it, I'll find that tee.
That's right.
You can hide it under the bleachers. I'll find it.
Sturgeon lines up, and they whistle this one dead.
I don't believe the official blew the ready for play.
Well, if nothing else, we're getting some good exercise.
I'm not sure what was taking him so long to blow the ready because all the teams were out on the field. So they're going to back it up to the 30-yard line this time.
Well, we're going to see if Sturgeon just will kick a 70-yarder this time.
I wouldn't bet against him.
I wouldn't either. If you ever see him warming up, he consistently hits 40 and 50-yard field goals.
Oh, he picks up fumbles in it. Whoa, we got him shook up a little bit here. The 21-yard line.
So that decision for the coach cost them 14 yards because instead of starting at the 35, now they're starting at the 14
right.
or 21, excuse me.
We will take that.
Be 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs at the 22-yard line. It's a good kick by Sturgeon. Good coverage downfield. Griswold hands it up the middle. That's a Clemens kid, and he gets down to the about the 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
Now, Jarvis, if you're back there and you're seeing that and you see him go out like that, feel free to Heimlich. We might have to go to commercial while we retrieve the Devil Dog out of Gary's esophagus.
He's turning as red as that Devil Dog was.
He was.
False alarm.
False alarm. I'm glad that
I got timeout on the field, and I'm going to take a much-needed one with them. We'll be back, folks.
In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass a school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining with area schools to promote the Flashing Red Kids Ahead school bus safety program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. And report drivers to the police if they don't stop. School bus safety is everyone's responsibility. Remember, flashing red, kids ahead. In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass a school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining with area schools to promote the Flashing Red Kids Ahead school bus safety program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. And report drivers.
We're back, folks, as Pitts has cleared his esophagus and should be able to.
I'm still not clear, Josh.
Still not clear.
Showers, are you ready to
I'm
do
doing
the
good
humble?
right now.
We should have a public service announcement about not eating a hot dog during a broadcast.
I've done it.
And
a bunch
the
of
dangers.
times, Josh. I can do it. It was right up the middle and off the hands. Looks like King got a tip on that ball.
couldn't tell if Avery got a finger on that or not, but I think number 9 will definitely think that's one he should have caught. Most likely his coaches would agree.
No, I'm going to give King credit. King knocked it down.
I think it's that hoodie. I think that hoodie gets in the way, so I hope they throw it to him more often.
Yeah, is that legal to wear a hoodie like that over the back of your jersey?
I'm not sure of a rule against it, but I wouldn't recommend it because that just gives the defender something else to grab.
That's right. Wouldn't be quite be a huss. Would it be a hoodie collar?
Oh, my.
Gives it off to Clemens going up the middle, and he bounces it to the right. Be 3rd and 3 for the Devil Dogs, and that's the end of the first quarter. The score is 21-7 Morrilton. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards! Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards! Hi.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Be 3rd and 4. Big play here. Josh found some pineapple pizza. They go offset to the right. Hands it off to Clemens again. He's going to be up. It's going to be a first down for the Devil Dogs.
At least in the second quarter, it's so cold just sitting there, and I have to have my gloves off to press the buttons. And I have no idea, but I'm going to do it here. The first quarter, it took 2 games.
Criswell lines up in the shotgun. Looks over for the coaching staff for a side adjustment, and they're going to call a timeout. Boy, he just went a little Bobby Petrino on him. He got a little mad there. Hey, we'll take a quick break with them, folks.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken. Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken.
We're back, Cardinal fans. Be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line for the Devil Dogs.
If you guys had reception and connection at home, you can listen to Carrie eat a hot dog and me eat pizza during this broadcast.
That's right. Criswell looks over to the right, throws. Good coverage.
Good coverage, nice
Jowers,
effort.
King, they had him sandwiched on that one.
Avery almost with a great diving catch for that interception.
Yeah, way to really extend out there, make a nice effort for it.
Well, he's got a cannon, doesn't he? Golly.
Now, the one thing that our secondary might be able to take care of, he does seem to be staring down his receivers.
That goes to, I think it's to Clemens again. Around the right side for a minimal gain, be 3rd and long.
Clemens can't clear the tackle as defense is there for a big stop.
3rd and 9. They go 4 wide. Offset back to the left. Criswell in the gun. Looks to the right. Rolls around to the left. Got a little screen pass open. Got a flag on the play. And we'll see what the flag is. He's brought down at about the 2-yard line by that looks like by Guston. We'll see what the flag is.
Jars, what do you think the flag's going to be?
Most likely going to be a hold. It was the umpire threw that one. Happened 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're talking number 71. He might be the culprit. It's going to back him up, but we'll be holding against the Devil Dogs. That was a nice play call by the Morrilton coaching staff there. That backs them up to the 25-yard line. They need to get to the 5 for a first down. It's 3rd down. He looks to the right, rolls around to the left. Similar play as last time. Sellers in pursuit. He
get that interception.
Across the middle.
There you go.
Go, Jaden.
That's Jowers up to the 20, up to the 30, the 40-yard line. Huge pick by Jowers.
Great pick. He stays
momentum shifter right there. Hey, Jowers, we're going to give you a proud dad moment. Okay?
All right, good. All right.
Hey, you deserve
Way to go, Jay.
You don't have to say anything. You just pump your fist, do whatever.
It was a big stop, though. They're
That
driving for a potential score to go up 3 touchdowns again. Only Criswell's 3rd interception of the season, and that was Jowers' 3rd interception on the defense.
There you go. 3 for 3.
Might as well go 4 for 4.
Hey,
right?
let's do it.
3 for 3 by number 8. Way to stay in bounds, Javen, and extend the play out another 5 yards.
Hey, put him at tailback. Speaking of tailback, Attaway Williams, they stretch it out. Nice play by the defense there. They bounced him outside. They've got the speed to pursue on that. Be 2nd and about 13. We will see how big that play was. Potentially that could be a huge play.
If we can capitalize on that, it'll make that 52-minute quarter seem like nothing.
And boy, they're daring us. Look how close their safeties are. Give it up the middle to Williams, and little or no gain. We'll see what we can do on 3rd and long here. Jowers and Sturgeon to the near side. Staten to the right. Waggle in the gun. Looks to the left, throws a quick hitter, and looks like nobody home there.
Yeah, that was supposed to Sturgeon was supposed to step back and catch that.
Looks like
the
he
blocking
didn't step
wasn't
back.
there. He didn't quite run the right route, it looked like either. And
more of a
fortunate
bubble.
for us, that ball hit the ground.
9:05 left in the 2nd quarter.
9:05 left in the 2nd quarter, and we did not give them a 4th score.
Gray back to punt. Low kick again. Oski's right there monitoring it. And we got a coaching staff in the booth. Who would have thought?
More like an encouraging, just an encouraging staff.
Right. Be 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs. 8:54 left. They're up 21-7 on our beloved Cardinals.
We have lots of encouragers there on the visiting side as well.
Oh yeah. Wait till next year, Navarro, he'll
bring it.
He'll let them know what's up. They go up the middles. That's Kilgore and Jacob Rogers on the tackle. Nice stick by those two. Short gain of about 2 yards. Be 2nd and 7 or 8.
You know, talk about defense. This is, I think this is Kilgore's first official start. I think
is it?
Yeah. They've been using him a little bit throughout the year, but you know he's had a chance to prove himself and get him a spot on the field tonight.
Looks like they cave Sellers in on that. Oh, Kilgore had a chance. Speaking of, turned it back inside, did slow him up, and minimal gain here. 3rd and 5 for the Devil Dogs. Looks over at the sideline, gets his marching orders. Griswell. He does the option. Picks up about 7 tough yards and had a chance to get him right there at the first down marker, but he was able to shed the block, and that's a wrinkle we haven't seen so far today.
That's junior Brett Jones, number 22 for the Devil Dogs. Not someone we see out of the backfield a lot, but he makes an impact there for the conversion.
And Michael Sellers did a good job of taking the quarterback, making him pitch the ball. We just didn't have anybody to take the pitch man.
They give it to the same guy up the middle, and he rumbles for about 8 yards before being dropped by, looks like that's Goff and Jowers. They go quick. Up the
Good
middle.
hit. Jacob Rogers there on that stop, only for a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Jaden Carter also in on the stop. Be 3rd and 1. Montez blitzes on the outside, forces him up the middle, and nice stick. Nice call.
Nice call. Nice defensive call.
Ran it up the middle, and yeah.
And as he takes up off the middle, number 7,
That
Jacob
forced him into a
Rogers,
punt.
right there. And a nice defensive call, nice stop on a 3rd and short. Plenty of opportunities to change the momentum. We just need to see if we can keep building on that momentum change.
We got Arias back to punt, Sturgeon back deep to receive. And we're going to be certain they punt it, and about got a piece of it. Sturgeon calls fair catch down at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the good guys. Here comes Waggle and the boys, and now's a chance where we, if we can get it out to the 30, 40-yard line, you might see us take a shot here.
Mm-hmm.
The first quarter they dominated. They kept our offense off the field. Now we've got their defense a little bit gassed. We might be able to make a dent here. 5:46 left in the first half.
Zay's shown that he can get open. He can split this defense, but I'll take a shot with Gray, Sturgeon, or Jowers. I'm not picky.
Those over the right-hand side, and that's
Yeah,
pass
we have a
interference,
pass
and they got
yeah.
the correct call.
Good
Jacob
call.
Gray. going to see what the call is. Looked to us like pass interference.
Sure looks like pass interference to me, but that means absolutely nothing.
15-yarder, Jowers?
Yeah, that'd be 15 yards from the previous spot, and that yardage will give us the first down.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals up at the 33-yard line.
Nicely thrown ball. He stays in the pocket, makes a good pass, putting it right where his receiver can get it on tight coverage.
He has really came onto his own these past few weeks, throwing the football well. Jowers under center. I'm sorry, Waggle under center. Hands it off to Williams. He skips to his right, cuts it up the middle for a gain of 4. Get a little footing here, guys.
That's right.
Was a Hank Stram, you say, were just matriculating down the field.
I like that. I like a little matriculation.
We live, Coleman?
Nope.
Still no go?
Oh, no, there's nothing we can do. Yeah.
I've got that.
That looks like we're going to get a first down on that if they give us a good spot. Yep, they're moving the chains. Caleb Williams up the middle. Gets a nice first down. As we are rolling, we're getting closer to that spot where, we talked about, hey, is this a chance where you want to start think about taking a shot downfield?
We're already taking one. We have backed him up a hair, so maybe that's why we're running the ball well. 4:46 left. Williams around the left end, sticks his foot in the ground, picks up 3-4 tough yards there.
He's got about 3 yards
and that's
with number 44
on his back.
and number 44 is Kawan Shavers that weighs only 223 pounds.
Williams can squat about 800 pounds. That's just a fraction. Waggle throws it over to State. Nice throw and catch. Went up in traffic and got it. Big target.
Really big target. He gets full extension out of there, grabs that right out of the sky, pulls it back down, and we're 3rd and short for the Cardinals.
I like that.
Mixing it up a little bit.
And bring Jacob Rogers in here. Looks like got the jumbo package coming in.
Yep. I like seeing Rogers out there, especially after that brutal hit he took last week.
That's the truth.
Same set they used for that extra point or for the touchdown earlier.
God, and we jumped.
Man, and we got to jump.
Well, out goes the jumbo package, and in comes Oski, Sturgeon, and Staten.
Zach Newman is talking to the official there about the defense making some signals. Now, the umpire is turning around and talking to the officials, or excuse me, to the players.
Yeah.
But what should happen there, if that was the case, they need to be stepping that penalty off of for Farmington against Morrilton.
That would make sense. It happened on the far side. Didn't look like we were going, or happened to the near side, which is far away from the ball. Waggle looks to his left, throws to his right. That's a tough one there.
We
Go
got
from third and 1 to 4th and 6.
We got a voice from home. Oxford's letting us know that we are being heard by the viewers at home. Also wants to let us know that Houston leads the Dodgers 1-0, bottom of the second, in the World Series.
Wonder if I got Tony Romo on the mound. That's probably why Oxford is watching so intently.
I bet so. I bet he's got his Romo shirt on.
Yeah.
Rooting for Houston.
Jacob Gray on the punt. Takes a Farmington bounce and be down at the 12-yard line. 3:19 left in the second quarter.
Good field position for the defense.
Right here is where you just want to manage. We Don't want to give up anything big. If they're going to take it down the field, make them earn it.
Exactly right. You know, don't do anything to change that momentum, because a score here with a big yardage would definitely do that. But I still would take a pick 6.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. That's about the 4th or 5th tackles we've seen Rogers make.
Yep, he's having a really good ball game, and he tackled him the way you want to tackle a big quarterback, around the legs.
Now, Rogers will hit him any which way he can.
They're trying to just run it right at our teeth. Speaking of teeth, if you guys need dental work, don't forget Dr. Trogdon over there.
The good guys. That's right.
Farmington Dental. He has helped our program out a lot this year.
He throws a quick pass over to the left-hand side. That's number 12, Dillard, and he's eaten up immediately
by Montez.
He might have lost yardage.
It looks like he lost a couple of yards on that.
3rd and 5.
Montez there on aggressive tackle.
Dad in the press box with us.
Could be. If that's the same guy, he's several people's dads, and he's been pretty enthusiastic.
He's a fatherly figure here. 3rd and 4. He's wanting to scramble. He's looking over. Number 12, Dillard, is wide open there on the near. And that'll be enough for the first down, and he gets out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Man, that's 2 stops for Montez. Unfortunately, we got the first down there, but he prevented him from getting any further, because if he gets past Montez, that's a big gain for the Devil Dogs.
He was wide open. Griswold hands off. That's number 2. Boy, he's quick as a hiccup. That's Clemens again. Be enough for a first down. 1:53 left. Clock will stop until they set the yardsticks. Come on a blitz. And that's number 12. That's Dillard kid again. Gets out of bounds after picking up a first down. Jowers knocked him out.
Their offense reminds me a lot of Auburn's at this point. They're doing a lot of hurry up. They're on the line of scrimmage, ready to roll, and then look back to that coach to make the call.
Jeff Oxford, he's wanting us to kiss a mule.
That's right. Well, he's fond of mules.
He is. Must be a Halloween prank of his. Avery King knocks him out after about a 6-yard gain.
You know, those mule kissing contests, that have
Oxford would be good at that. Yeah, he's inviting us over to kiss his. They have like a mule high jump, mule races.
Donkey basketball.
That's right.
People pay good money to see that.
That's right. Griswold looks down the middle.
There.
He is. He uncorks it.
Good play.
Nice play.
Is that Guston? Wow. Can't play any better than that.
That was how you stay with the receiver and knock down that ball.
Stay with the receiver.
Jowers back
made
there
the jump
as well.
right at the right spot, and saves a touchdown. Nice play, Dylan. Even gets a little congratulations there from the receiver. Any receiver knows he made a good play.
Sportsmanship. 3rd and 5.
I think that's 6. I think that's Criswell's brother who's the intended receiver on that play.
So we're switching up the coverage a little bit. Got a blitz coming up the middle, and he throws a low ball.
Low ball to Hoodie.
Jowers, what do you do?
Hoodie and the Blowfish.
4th and 5 at your opponent's 40-yard line with 1:26 left in the second quarter.
Confidence in your offense, you're going to go for it. I think that's what Coach McNabb will probably do here.
It's kind of strange.
Oh, he's going to kick it away.
Hey, nice win by the defense. We got close to blocking that last one. Will we go after this one?
They've got a little bit of a different setup here. They've only got 2 up guys instead of the traditional 3, but that other guy's out here split out wide to give them an extra potential receiver if they decide to throw it.
That's right. And looks like the Cardinals are ready for it.
And we're not. Looks like we got a timeout on the field.
Like a delay game, it looked like.
Still 4th down. Now here comes Parrish and Sturgeon. They're going to take off the defense and put in the punt return.
Still have that set, though.
Oh, bad. We had a chance at blocking that one. It was down inside the 5-yard line, down to...
Goodness gracious. That's a great roll on that one.
That was. Minute 12 left.
Minute 12, yeah. What, 99 yards?
Maybe 99 and a half, the way it stopped down there.
99 3/4. Heck of a punt there. They got the roll on that one. And that low snap, we had a chance at blocking that one.
We sure did.
It's easy for me to say when you don't get the block, and then you rough the kicker, and no bueno. Morrilton up 21-7.
The Cardinals backed up in their own end zone.
Waggle up the middle, picks up 5 yards. Nice
We'll
play.
take that.
Yeah, we will take that. Looks like we got a timeout on the field immediately by the Devil Dogs. Yep. That'll be their first timeout. Hey, we're going to take a break with them. Minute 7 left. Cardinals down 21-7.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com. Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at...
So it's like someone can see the website, like that's good for them. So like we're doing everything we can to get it.
Hey, and we understand we might have some issues there with the streaming. Appears to be on the server end, not ours. But we've got the more than capable Coleman Warren.
Sorry, honey, you cannot blame this on me. This is not my fault.
2nd and 5.
You know how many times I say that a week?
No, 8 or 10 a day. So I hand it off to Williams, and he rumbles up. That's going to be enough for a first down. They still going to call timeout? No, they're just going to.
He's not going to now. He was down to 1 timeout. His goal was to try to get that football back with a defensive stop, but Caleb and Trey on their runs have denied that opportunity.
They have 2 nice big runs. You know, when you're watching it from here and kind of similar to you guys at home, you just see a bunch of rumbling, stumbling, and then bam, Caleb Bowles comes out past the first down marker.
We got the halftime show. Don't forget to stick around with us. We got the Farmington Cardinal Band made the trip down. Good to see Jim Spillers in the crew. Williams goes up the middle. We also have live Sir Josh Waggle, and we'll try to get him on with Nathan Jowers just to raise the IQ in the press box. By
Boy, I tell you what, yeah, because we're
50 points.
We're borderline comatose here right now.
Correct. 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Waggle looks to his right, throws it to.
Nice catch.
Wow. Nice throw and catch.
That is great.
Waggle to Sturgeon.
Sturgeon goes up and gets it. Waggle puts it to where if he makes the play, he's the only one that can make the play. And he does.
He went way up. I wonder if Bo Thompson's watching that one.
I bet he
Get
is.
him on the court. Wow.
He was jumping out the gym. He was jumping out the field.
Yeah, because Bo Thompson, or as Brad Blue said, he's jumping out of the gym.
He was saying jumping out of the gym.
Looks
before it
down
was
the
a cool.
middle. That's Staten, and he about snagged that one one-handed. 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
It was a nice effort in triple coverage. Looks like he had 3 receivers on there. And I wonder if Bo saw that one. That's pretty good.
You think Bo saw that one?
Bo, if you're at home, you got to be excited about what you're seeing on the field right now tonight.
You think Ernie Penn's watching?
He could be watching. He could be getting a loan ready to go.
Second 10, we're going to give it to Williams up the middle and get to halftime.
Ernie, if you hear that, please don't raise my rates.
It's halftime, folks. We'll take a break with them. Be back with the Cardinal Band, and Nathan Jowers and Josh Waggle show as well.
America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. America's most
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh, yeah. Tony Chachere's
Makes everything taste great.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232. Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco.
I'll keep Coleman's seat though.
Watch this band.
Are they gonna do their whole performance? This though because I love old-time radio. I listen to old-time radio in the car all the time on Sirius XM.
Listen to rap music.
It is just, it's fun because you have to create the pictures in your head. I'm sorry.
The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii from the air. Late this afternoon, a bulletin from New Mexico suggested that the widely publicized mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved.
moving at the speed of life.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free blue checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free blue checking from Arvest Bank.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app. I use it to deposit checks, snap the pictures.
Hey, great performance by the Farmington band under the direction of Jim Spillers. Came down. Good to see them on these away games. They've been loud, in charge, and good to see them put on a great halftime show. Joined in the booth now by the illustrious, that's how I introduced Jowers early, the illustrious Josh Waggle. So,
yeah, that's a good intro for me. I appreciate that.
How's it look from the sideline there?
Sidelines, it looks a lot like it looks like from up here. They're beating the hell out of us right now. Is what's happening. But they got some fast guys. They got big guys up front, and it seems like every time we get something going, they make an adjustment. What I like to see is our fight, even getting down 21-0, coming back scored, and actually having a chance right there with a couple of deep bombs. But the way that they're playing with that 5-2 front, they're walking up a safety. They're really keying Caleb Williams right now. Good news is our outside guys, our passing game has an opportunity to get us back in this game, and I really think that's what we're going to do in the second half.
Looks like they're, we didn't panic. Last week we're down 20-0. This week down 21-0.
Yeah, maybe that helped us last week too. I mean, getting down like that and then staying with it. Everyone on the sidelines, they're rah-rahing. They're saying, hey, let's stay in this game. And it's paying off. You can see how well we played in the second quarter.
Jowers, you mentioned, what did Coach Hornbeck say earlier in the week about
It was actually after the game Friday night. It was one of those times where the team has come back from a big deficit, posted a victory, and just the confidence that does for the sideline, for the coaches, for the players, even for the fans. They know that the game's not out of reach and the kids can reach in and take advantage of that.
I came from the locker room before I walked up here. Listened to the halftime adjustments. I'll tell you this, coaches are confident. They weren't going in nervous about what was going on. They thought Morrilton came out in a couple of different looks than we were ready for, and it caught us off guard. And you can see these guys are athletic enough. You make a misread, and it's a 70-yard touchdown. I mean, that's how quick these guys are. So you're not prepared for one or two plays, and you catch yourself down. But once we kind of figured out what they were wanting to do, you've seen a different team in the second quarter, and they're really confident coming out in the second half.
What do you expect offensively in the second half?
Offensively, we're going to try to take care of those outside press corners. A lot of them, a lot of the times in a lot of the different sets, they're actually shading inside, facing away from the quarterback, and just tempting us to throw. We tried it a few times and had some success. So until they can stop that, I really think we're going to try to hit some fade routes on them, maybe some deep crossing routes, trying to get those safeties to have to be safeties instead of linebackers, and that's what they're doing right now. They're starting out 8 to 10 yards, and then they're coming up on that handoff. And if we don't beat them deep with the passing game, it's going to be a long game of 2 and 3 yard gains on the run game. So it's going to help Caleb Williams and the offensive line out as well.
On the, we're up here in the booth. It's pretty warm. You've been out there in the field. You and Jowers, y'all expand on that. What does that do from a coaching standpoint, from an officiating standpoint, from a player standpoint with weather like this?
Well, from an official and player standpoint, they're not bothered by this weather here. For the fans that are just kind of sitting, it's a little cool, but the players, I don't think this is going to bother them at all. What do you think, Josh?
No, the players are fine, and the one thing that's helped the coaches is, frustration and anger will get your blood flowing too, and there's been a lot of that in this first half. I mean, we're missing a few things offensively and defensively. That's got them jumping up and down. Got on the refs a few times for a couple of plays that they didn't go our way. Yeah, believe it or not, really? It happened. It happened. But when those kind of things happen, man, those coaches get excited, and it keeps their blood going. And I like it. I like to see it, keep them staying in the game, and they're staying warm, and that's important.
We got a band member dressed up as a zombie that just did a back flip on the 50-yard line.
Now, Kerry, for you that might not be used to this, but this is what we call Thriller. This is the Thriller that they're doing out there. I don't know if you ever saw that on TV when you were growing up, but yeah, that's what we're seeing out there.
Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan?
That's a good question. I think both of them MJ. Let's just say MJ.
MJ. We'll go with that. And it, seems to be, we talked about earlier in the early week how the enthusiasm in town. There's an excitement.
Yeah.
People are excited about Cardinal football now.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, pregame speech from Coach Mike Adams says it all. This is the first time in 5A since Farmington joined 5A, they've been playing for a state seed to get into state this late in the season. So at kickoff, we had an opportunity to win this game and go to state playoff game. So there's a lot on the line, and these kids know it, the coaches know it, and they're excited. They really are. I think you're going to see a different Cardinal team coming out in second half. I think Morrilton's got a lot of flair. They got a lot of emotion.
A lot of confidence.
They're staring us down pregame. They're running out, pointing at us, coming out of the tunnel. This is a team's got a lot of confidence, and they like to play with that emotion. But a couple of punches to them right here, and we could see them get down, kind of like what we've seen with Maumelle. So,
that's exactly right. Let's see how they play when they're having to struggle a little bit.
Yeah,
it's easy to play when things are clicking for you.
I'm ready to see big number 5 on the sideline and quick number 3 putting some moves on the outside, opening up this game offensively, giving our defense a break, and figuring out a few keys on them on their offense, shutting them down a few times. I think
which we've already seen. We've seen that a couple of times in the first half.
We got a little wolfing coming out of the tunnel here, don't we?
Oh yeah, they're always there, always ready.
Man, we'll take it. We're gonna give them all they want. Waggle, you need to run, buddy?
I'm headed back down. I got confidence in this game. We're going to go out and win it. Cardinals, we're going to bring it home.
Thanks for joining us, Josh. Cardinal fans, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the second half in just under 3 minutes.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass a school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining with area schools to promote the Flashing Red Kids Ahead school bus safety program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. And report drivers to the police if they don't stop. School bus safety is everyone's responsibility. Remember, flashing red, kids ahead. Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online in madskyrentals.com.
America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh, yeah. Tony Chachere's
Makes everything taste great.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. They kick it off deep. That's Damari. Fields it down to the 7-yard line. Got a full head of steam. Gets it up to about the 19, 20-yard line. Be first and 10 for the Cardinals.
And after talking to Waggle, how can you not be excited to watch the Cardinals come out here, see what they're going to show offensively as Waggle and the boys get ready? If you remember, right before the half, they were back a lot further than this, and we're making some great momentum.
That's right.
Let's see what we do with better field position and more time on the clock.
You standing in front of Jowers on purpose, or?
He probably doesn't wish he's standing behind me right now.
I've been in the box long enough to know that.
You've only been in the box
Waggle
one
gets
time.
Wrapped up. You're going to be sacked back close to the 10-yard line. Be lost about 7 or 8. Shaver's on the sack. That just gives us more room to throw, right?
That does.
Waggle hands it up the middle. Oski on the lead block, Williams on the carry, and little or no gain.
And here we are at 3rd down. I got a fever. The only prescription is less of that bell.
Less of that bell, yeah. Sturgeon goes in motion. Looks like we got a little bit of quick start and got away with it. Sturgeon around the right end. Picks up about 7 yards up to the original
line of scrimmage.
Yep, the original first down line. Bring up 4th and long for the Cards.
Got lots of scary zombies out there. Nathan, what are you going to be for Halloween this year?
That's a great question. I need to really think about that because it's coming up pretty soon.
It's coming up. I'm sure you got to.
You should go as an official.
Yeah, an official.
An official official.
That would be wouldn't take a lot of shopping to take care of that one.
That's right. It's within budget. Gray back to punt. Lines up, kind of the sidewinder, and he gets a pretty good roll out of these. Patiently waiting for it. Gets down to the 35-yard line and be 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs.
Terry, what about you? What's your Halloween costume this year?
Well, I don't know, Josh. See, last year I went as a snake charmer.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I won some type of award.
Yeah,
I didn't remember if it's best costume or most inappropriate.
I think it was this best. It's creative. I think it was the most creative.
Yeah.
That's
we'll go with that. Criswell looks to the right. He tucks it in immediately and picks up about 5 or 6 yards. The 2nd and 5 for the Devil Dogs. So what are they in junior high? I mean, are they the...
Yeah, what do you call that?
Are they the Demon Dogs?
Actually, I do believe they're the Devil Pups.
Devil Pups.
The Devil Pups.
It's kind of interesting down here in Central Arkansas. A lot of the junior high schools have smaller versions of their bigger brothers.
Yeah, I was a Sheridan Yellow Jacket, and we were a Stinger.
The funniest one I remember is Fordyce. Of course, their high school are the
Red
Bugs.
Correct.
And their junior high is the Chiggers.
No, they're the Red Bugs.
No, sir. Not
I played against them.
Not in the late 90s when I was down here officiating. They were the Chiggers.
Okay, and let's see, we played against them all the way up through 93.
Yeah.
Now, so I stopped playing junior high against them about 89 or 90, so maybe they, I think you're supposed to say the dog tick.
That's got to be a short-lived mascot.
Boy throws a quick hitter, and he drops it. Hit him right in the hands.
10 receiver. That was Dillard.
Wonder if he's related to Bryant Dillard.
Oh, no. We saw him today.
Yep, did. Down there seeing the Van Zants. For those of you that might have missed the first half, I'm going to leave it up to my medical colleagues here. Visited with the Van Zants. She's sounds like in pretty good spirits, gets tired easy, but Josh, Nathan, y'all want to expand on as the Devil Dogs run it up the middle here?
Well, the way Monica explained it, she has a syndrome called HUS, called hemolytic uremic syndrome, and it's kind of a multiple system problem where the kidneys are shutting down, and then she's also got anemia. They don't know for sure what the exact cause is, but they have identified the problem. She gave us the go-ahead to share the diagnosis, and then also welcomed any and all prayers. I'd like to encourage everyone out there, if you can send up a prayer for McKenna Van Zant. The Devil Dogs, Devil Pups, all alike have been very gracious tonight. Lots of banners and encouragement from McKenna, and a little bit of recognition from these guys all the way in Morrilton.
That's the truth. Hey, we got a timeout on the field. Hey, we'll take a quick break with them.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. It'll be 3rd and 4. See if the Cardinals can pull out a stopper. Looks like we might doing a blitz. That's Kilgore going up the middle, ran right by him, and he's still picked up. Going to be close to a first down yardage, but I think it's going to be 4th and 2. What do you do here, Jowers?
Well, I guessed wrong last time. I thought they were going to go for it then. I think they're going to go for it here, and possibly looks like they're bringing in a little bit different package, though. This is one we definitely want to watch the football. Don't jump off sides.
Give it to Dillard going around the left-hand side, and he picks up about a
He
yard
stop,
more than
but
what he needed.
unfortunately, it was after he gets the first down. Looks like it was Kilgore on the stop. We got Coleman here. Coleman, what's your Halloween costume going to be?
Oh, I already dressed up as it, because I'm not just on Halloween. I did for the dance, and it was Mysterion from South Park.
Mysterion from South Park.
You know who that is?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Gary really says no. Hey guys, if you didn't.
They rumble down to the
10-yard
10-yard line.
Pass complete. They find a little seam in the defense and expose them as They move the ball down inside the 10.
Be first and goal. Griswold fakes it, goes up the middle and down to about the 4-yard line. Be second and goal.
He kind of goes airborne. It's going to be a little dangerous. Looks like Kilgore's there on the stop. And Zach Newman.
How about a turnover?
Take a turnover. We've had him down here before. And
an apple turnover. They cut it to the outside. And
he just dives right in right at the last.
He did. Got it in there. Clemens goes around the right end. That's a Devil Dog touchdown. 27-7. Morrilton.
Morrilton likes their queen, don't they?
They do. Freddie Mercury, right?
Freddie Mercury. I saw.
Field goal's good. Hey, we'll take a quick break. 28-7 Morrilton.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free blue checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free blue checking from Arvest Bank.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
And we're back. .7:16 left in the third as Cardinals trail 28-7. Looks like Zay
at the 20. Over the 30. Nice run. Gets
really nice run.
39-yard line.
Great effort by Zay. I mean, he kind of stays and pushes. He gets a good 2-3 yards after that initial stop.
See what we come up with here. Weigel under center. Looks to the left. Throws it out to Jacob Gray and about caught a bumbling.
He gave a good effort there.
Yeah.
Kept his eye on the ball. Tried to keep it in play.
Weigel really put it about the only place he could.
He's been good with ball placement tonight. Need some coffee? They got plenty of coffee. They're out of hot chocolate, but you need some coffee?
I might need some coffee. You're driving home, right?
Yeah. I'll take a shortcut.
Goes up the middle. You can go over the mountains.
Yeah.
Right over. Williams goes up the middle. Be 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. How critical is this?
Well, it's kind of similar to how the first half started with Morrilton coming down, making a quick score. And this is our second offensive possession. We really need a first down in a bad way.
Just something to kind of get us going, something to build on.
Good protection.
Had a really good protection.
Ah.
Tough to pull that in double
Tough
coverage.
to pull. You know, we've not seen Zay in single coverage all night, and I haven't seen a pass to him where it's just been one-on-one. You know, what little we've got, we've had to work really hard to get.
Got Newman, Swain up there as the protectors. Ray lines up to punt. He hesitated there a little bit, and
yeah, what first few punts, Morrilton was bringing 3, and then the next, not that one, but the one before, they only brought 1. So it looked like almost he was waiting to see what they were going to do, and if there was a chance he could run with it. They eventually brought a couple of other guys on the rush, and he decided to go ahead and punt it off.
Well, the punt strategies have changed over the years, haven't
Yes.
they? You know, from punting to returning punts to alignments.
If I recall, they returned the first punt, but they have 0 return yards since that very first punt.
We like that. Like a defense adjustment, got Damari Donovan out there. He
looks like they might
completes
have
it up
given
the
the
far side. That's looks like Freeman and Guston over there.
Freeman and
Picks him
Gaston,
up. That goes over the middle and stop for about a 9-yard gain on 1st and 10.
You know, no one's asked me what I'm going to be.
What are you going to be?
I'm going to be a heckler.
A heckler?
Yeah, I want to be a heckler, and I want to go to Jower's house, and I want to say, this candy's horrible.
That's a bad call.
You call this a treat?
Yeah.
You call this?
You should. I'll go over with you. Ball's incomplete. Donovan was all over him. Donovan and Jowers teamed up.
So that's the nice thing about our neighborhood. We have very few trick-or-treaters, so a lot of times we don't have a lot of candy. So you come on over and you just heckle away.
If we're trick-or-treating.
What's your address, Jowers? And we'll see what we can do to entice the crowd.
If we're trick-or-treating at your house, you're probably thinking you're getting robbed.
I've never been over there. You got me curious.
It's too far of a walk between houses for all that candy.
That's exactly the reason, yes.
He throws a strike down to the 40-yard line, be 1st and 10 for the Devil Doggers. Boy, they are not going at King. Is that a strategy by them? Do they know they don't want anything to do with 84 over here, it doesn't appear. We get it on the jet sweep. That's Adams. And he's going to step out of bounds. Looks like. Wait for the officials to make up their mind.
I don't see the hands going up.
Touchdown.
Nope, there it is.
That makes it 34-7, the Doggers. Be 35-7. Folks, we'll take a quick break. Be back after this.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app. I use it to deposit checks,
snap the pictures, enter a few things,
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The deer woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023 That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 35-7. Now is when we go on the epic run.
We go on the run that makes last week look like nothing.
Touchback. We'll get it at the 20-yard line.
Might have spoke too soon. You know, when we were in Greenbrier, I could always just go to the restroom and get us a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, that was the trick, wasn't it?
Yeah. I haven't eaten anything all day.
Yeah, you did. You ate a big old cheeseburger.
That wasn't enough.
McDonald's.
It wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough.
You went to Little Rock and the best cheeseburger you could find was McDonald's?
We didn't have time to
We were on time schedule.
It's a McDonald's. Where did you eat at? You ate at the...
Yeah, we ate at the old Morrilton Drive-In. Pretty good food there. A little Derriette type place.
Oh, do a pump and go.
And there's some.
Could you call that passing interference?
You could. Number 18 never looked at the football. He was too busy looking at Zay and pushing him away from the
I was
football.
about to say there was some contact there. So
I'd call it.
I mean, if I was that ref down there, call it.
We had to spend we had an afternoon down at Children's Hospital, and not too far away it was Cottom's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cottom's has a good hamburger.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. The Hubcap burger.
The Hubcap.
The Hubcap. Now, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I've been there a few hundred times. Waggle throws over to the right side and almost a great throw and catch.
Now, what's on the Hubcap burger?
It's a 1 pound burger. It's about, what do you think, about 12 inches? It's a big old burger.
How many of those have you eaten?
I've eaten one.
Really?
Yeah.
You finished the whole thing?
Yes.
For his in shape as he is.
I know.
In my younger days.
He knows where the good food's at.
It's like a hummingbird. He's got that metabolism just.
Be 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. Going deep again. That's Sturgeon. And he hauled it in and a catch.
Great
a heck
catch.
Of a catch.
Great catch.
Wow.
I mean, lays out there with all he's got, pulls it in with his fingertips.
That is an extremely athletic play from a sophomore.
He had a diving catch last week against Maumelle, and that ended up apparently with Yarnell's sweetest play. So the kids are going to get some ice cream. Yeah.
From Hill.
Yeah, it was.
Do Hill and does Hill and Sturgeon, do they get ice cream on that?
I think the whole team gets ice cream, if I remember
Really?
right.
I didn't get any ice cream. But I was in the concession stand, so I didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
We give it up the middle to Williams. Number 34 is real excited to be out there.
Looks like a little Reed Turner sighting out there.
Do we? I saw him about 2 weeks ago run for about 800 yards during a JV game.
I did too. It's
pretty awesome to watch. Yeah, we got started a little early.
Yeah.
Speaking of Reed, I think they nabbed us on that one. Looks like they were going to run him on a seam route up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he was a little anxious to get out there and get in the pattern.
He was anticipating something juicy. 3 minutes, 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Morrilton up 35-7. Cardinals with the ball and moving at the Devil Dog 45-yard line. He's 2nd and 12. Looks like they're bringing a blitz. Waggle rolls out, tried to set up a screen pass. And didn't quite develop, and they could have got him for a late hit on that. What is the roughing the passer?
Roughing the passer go 15 yards from the end of the play, or previous spot in this case, it would have gone back to the line of scrimmage and an automatic first down. If the pass had been completed, then the 15 yards is added to the end of that run.
3rd and 12 for the Cardinals. Jacob Gray to the near side. Gets down to 35, maybe just inside the 35-yard line, bring her up a 4th and 3. You got to assume we're going for it here.
Yeah, I believe that's one of the first balls he's thrown to Jacob. I like seeing Jacob when he comes out, especially when he crosses the middle.
Yeah.
They've been real successful with that throughout the season.
He's a big target. Oh, well, I got a new little wrinkle here.
He's trying to get it to Drew. There's Drew.
Oh.
Drew was trying to get out of the backfield there, and he got hung up on the guy that he was blocking. Couldn't get out.
It's kind of like Dang if he stays with his block, that enables Waggle to get to the corner. If he releases, then they're on a Waggle immediately. So that's a tough one.
It's a rough spot to be in.
We got to be careful here that Morrilton didn't go for the throat on this next play.
They go up the middle. They go up the middle, stop by Goff and Jowers up close to the 45, 46-yard line. Be 1st and 10. That's number 84 on the tackle, Avery King as well. Criswell hands it off, going around the left end. Kilgore on the initial contact, and it's like Gustin as well. 2nd and 3. They're not slowing down any.
No, they're not. They're still coming in. Crowd still in it. They're playing like it's the first quarter.
Goes incomplete, be 3rd and 3.
Looks like they had a little miscommunication on that side as well.
Yeah, Nathan, your wife's told us at halftime to figure how cold her hands were. So she's
a trooper. She's down there. She's bundled up, taking the pictures again. Of course, you get taking the pictures, you can't really put the gloves on. So
yeah, she's
tough.
I think she took some stock out in hot hands though this afternoon. So
she did.
She deserved it. Hey, nice play by Donovan and Jay Woods.
Her and the deer hunters, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of, Parrish got him a big one this morning. Got a big buck back here behind his house.
Oh man. That's the whole reason you move out there, right?
Yeah.
Now, is that the one that Amber told him not to shoot?
I don't know.
She's pretty fond of the view of those deer in the morning.
Let's just assume not. I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but the Farmington police made a big bust. This week they nailed a guy and he confessed to pooping in a car. And you got to assume it wasn't his car. And, the Farmington PD, apparently they were all over that, and they got him. They nailed him.
What did they brought out? Do they got a special dog for that?
I don't know.
Is there a spray? Because
I mean, I sent Parrish a text. I don't know if he was a member of the Pooh Fighters.
he's probably responsible for training the dog to find that. I would almost assume.
Maybe I can get Coleman to throw it up on the screen here, but I mean it says I'm gonna show it to Coleman, see if we can get him. But the Farmington police, can we get that on the screen, Coleman?
I can't get that uploaded that fast, no. Is that a real news story?
Yes. Yeah, okay. Tell him I'll be there.
Great effort, but we do have a flag on the play.
Did he make the catch? I thought at first he would make the catch.
It did hit the ground. It kind of popped out as he fell out.
So, yeah, that'll be definitely defensive pass interference. So we'll get 15 yards and first down on that one.
Hey, this is Kerry. Hey, I'll be down there give or take about 9:30. Are you good to stick around for 2 minutes so I can get you a check? Good deal. I'm up here in the broadcast, but it's as soon as I get out of here, I'll head over there and get you paid. So you're over there by our bus. Where that is. Okay.
All right, so we got 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line here.
That was a good effort
I'll set up a table and I'll meet you right there as soon as
on the reception.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
They go with Williams.
No, that's Reed Turner.
Oh, is that Reed? I need to put my readers on.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Caleb in this second half.
Now Reed's got some speed. You can get him right outside the tackle. He can do some damage.
Second 8 for the Cardinals. Fake it, bootleg, Oski.
Oski with the
nice catch.
Nice catch. Tough to stay in there, take that initial hit, and extend the play out for just another yard and a half. We do have a flag on the play.
I'll be curious to see what we have here because the referee for sure did not see what was leading to everything, but yet he was quick to throw that flag high in the air. He signaled unsportsmanlike conduct, but he didn't point either way.
I think he pointed to both sides
at the same time.
Let's see what the official call is.
So they're going to call him dead ball foul, so the down is going to count.
Here it is. Wow. I think they got this. I don't know. That's interesting call. That's got to be second down then, right?
No, it happened after the play, so the play counts. After the play, you had unsportsmanlike conduct fouls on both teams, so there's no yardage step off. So it's basically like nothing happened.
Yeah, almost like you waved off a penalty, but they both had penalties.
Pretty close. But I bet if he had been closer to those two, he would have heard something from that Morrilton player because Zach Newman sure did.
I don't think I'd want to make Newman mad. 3rd and 5 for the Cards. Jacob Gray.
Jacob Gray.
1st 10 for the Cardinals.
Nice,
up to midfield.
Nice catch.
Good throw, good catch.
You know, we're seeing a lot of ball movement around, a lot of different receivers getting touches. It's almost like Morrilton's, made it an objective to take Zay out as a receiver option defensively, and we've not seen much out of him. He's always been double and triple coverage, which are leaving these other guys open.
A little bubble screen there going over the top. We faked the bubble. Threw it deep.
Yeah, unfortunately, Drew was double covered down the seam.
They weren't buying it, were they? Be 2nd and 10. 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
There's Reed, quick feet.
Boy, he is, isn't he? be 2nd and 5. I'm sorry, 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals. Nice stretch pass. Boy, they came up and blew that up.
They did. He does a good job of getting rid of it quick. Unfortunately, their defender's there and reads it.
4th and 9.
And gets him in the backfield.
12 seconds left. Got to assume we'll let it go into the 4th quarter. And we're on to the 4th quarter. Scores 35-7. Morrilton up on the Cardinals. We'll be back after a quick break.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass a school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining with area schools to promote the Flashing Red Kids Ahead school bus safety program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. And report drivers to the police if they don't stop. School bus safety is everyone's responsibility. Remember, flashing red, kids ahead. Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
That cheerleader's down.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing.
4th and 9 for the Cardinals. Waggle looks to the right. He throws it.
There's Zake.
Staten's there.
Staten with a nice grab.
Wow. Nice throw and catch there, boys.
Every play he's had to make tonight has been with double coverage and that, or triple coverage sometimes. That time double coverage, but he makes a great extension, great effort, and pulls down the ball, keeps the play going, keeps the drive going.
You sure it wasn't that devil dog that was looking up here?
That got our attention?
Yeah.
That got our
Waggle gives it to Reed Turner going up the middle. He shuffles a little bit and picks up maybe 3-4 yards.
There was some definite distraction going there.
Woo! I should have worn a hoodie.
You got.
It's getting a little chilly up here.
You just need a glass of milk.
Cardinal fakes it to Waggle fakes it. Jacob Gray. We got a little
Jacob
something
Gray
cooking here.
gets a first down.
Under the 10-yard line.
Coleman and the crew do a good job.
They are.
Yeah, they come here after a hard week of school, come up here, drive usually 2-3 hours away. 5A travels kind of far.
Tough.
And hard to concentrate the entire game, especially when you got like 45-minute quarters like we've had tonight.
That's right. Be 1st and 10, the 11-yard line. Pitch goes to Reed around the right hand. He cuts it up the middle and maybe gets up back to the line of scrimmage.
Sorry, Coleman.
Waggle under center. Throws it across the middle and
Jacob Gray on the touchdown.
Jacob Gray.
Nice play. Nice looking throw and catch. He fires it in there. Jacob Gray's come alive this second quarter. He's eating. He is. He's hungry.
Here comes Sturgeon in for the extra point. Hey, crazier things have happened. Who knows?
I didn't hear the bell on that drive, did you?
I didn't hear. No bell. Looks like that got through there, and score is 35-14. The Dogs up on the Cardinals with 10:13 left in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way.
We're back live, Cardinal fans. Sturgeon to line drive down to the 15-yard line. He's rumbling to the near side, and he's got a little bit of a crease, gets it up to the 40-yard line.
Trey South comes in there with the stop.
.08 left. How about a pick six?
Take a pick six. I'll even take a fumble recovery.
Fumble six?
Mm-hmm. Fumble six. Just a fumble recovery. Glass of milk, Kerry. Take what you can get.
Oh, boy, he hit that one quick.
Good stop by Avery King. Way to stay after it.
We got a Farmington player down at midfield.
Javen, looks like possibly a little muscle cramp.
That's what I was thinking.
We got Melinda and the crew out there on him.
Johnny on the spot.
She is. She does a good job.
She does.
She's really quick to get the kids taken care of, get where they need to be.
Hey, we'll take a break with them. We'll be back after a short break.
Whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole, and this is the real deal.
Oh, yeah. Tony Chachere's
makes everything taste great.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232. Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important.
We're back, Cardinal fans. Be first and goal from the 10-yard line. Yeah, they can't pick up a first down. Davisville back in the shotgun. They give it that number 2 again, and boy, he is quick. Looks like a crew of them. It's Jacob Rogers. It might be Hayden Grantham. And maybe Freeman on the tackle.
It's quite a crew.
It's a bunch of them.
It's not a crew I'd like to be hit by.
Mm-mm.
Like Morrilton's content to kind of run that play clock down before they snap it. I'd be surprised if there's much more passing on their end of it.
By number, he gets it down to about the 4-yard line. It looks like the same crew again. Newman's in there as well. Newman and Freeman. See if we can do a goal line stand here. And he busts in there for the touchdown. It's almost like they don't want their quarterback to take any more hits.
Saving him for rainy day. We had a couple of the defensive linemen calling for a penalty. I think they were thinking it might have been a hold that was missed there, but no flags dropped, and touchdown was called.
Extra point is good. 8:02 left in the fourth quarter. Score is Morrilton 42, Farmington 14. We'll be back after a quick break.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free blue checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone.
And we're back. Devil Dogs set to kick. Looks like Zay with the reception. He's brought down. Looked like he got a little bit of a hit there afterwards. Kind of slow to get up.
Yeah, not a bad return. He caught it at the 14, brought it up to about the 28-yard line. Cards need some points, and they need points quick.
Yeah, just a little bit. If we can get some quick hitters, get a couple defensive scores. Glass half full.
You got to this time of year. Did a good job on that last drive. Throws down the sideline, or either caught or we got some pass interference call.
Yeah.
Involved a tight end.
He's looking for Drew Sturgeon down the side. You know, all the receivers that he's looked to tonight have really stepped up. Zay's had some great receptions. He's been covered up all night. Drew Sturgeon's had some magnificent catches. Jacob Gray has turned out some good receptions and has extended some plays. Just a really hard-fought effort by the receiving corps tonight.
Yeah, as much as they were intent on stopping the run, they've done a really good job of covering up those receivers.
On the back, looks like he throws out to Reed. Reed bounces out for a hole. Hard run makes something out of nothing. Crowd's not happy with that. They're thinking they're calling a little extracurricular activity. I didn't see it. Did you?
I didn't see anything there. A gain of about 5 yards on something that looked like he was going to lose 3.
Yep. Looks like they're about 3rd and 6. Oski's running off the field as Waggle gets the play out. He's under center. With Turner as the running back. Looks like he's trying to set up a screen play.
They're trying to set it up to Reed. He was kind of swallowed up by our offensive line and their defensive line that didn't bite on the fake. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and deep in Morrilton or deep in our own territory. 4th down. We're going to have to kick it away.
Yeah, you know that they came in kind of in a tight offset or a tight offensive set, and you would think the defense would bite on it. They just didn't bite on that bootleg, and now we're going to have to punt. Jacob Gray's punt. Fair catch about the 40-yard line as the Devil Dogs take the field to 40. Looks like they're going with number 4. Carson Collins is the quarterback. They're going to
Yeah, we're glad to see number 7 on the sideline this series.
Jacoby's going to be rested, looks like, for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he is definitely all that he is cracked up to be.
He is. He's lived up to the hype. And
unfortunately for the 5A West, he's only a sophomore this year.
I was thinking about that as well. We're going to have to see him next year as well.
Definitely not the excitement we were looking for coming into this ball game. Morrilton is a very good football team.
They sure are,
and they are flexing some muscle tonight.
They are, but you know, Cardinal faithful, don't lose hope. We still got one more game, and we're still knocking on the playoff door.
Yeah, very important game next week in Harrison that could potentially be for that final playoff spot.
Which would be a big deal, you know, being in the 5A. Was this our 4th year?
Yeah, fourth year in the
4th year in 5A.
West.
You have any good scores for us?
A little 5A West rundown. Right now in the 4th quarter, Alma's leading Greenbrier 27-3. That's a battle for first place. So with that win, Alma will most likely sew up the 5A West. In the battle of the 7 and 8 seed, Bologna is going to get their first conference win. Looks like they're up 42-28 over Clarksville. That game is just in the third quarter, though.
Well, good for Bologna.
Morrilton letting the play clock run down. It's down to 8. Trying to bleed off every second they can. Give up the middle. Looks like he gains about 1. We're going to have 3rd and 13 for Morrilton. The other 5A West game that's that we're looking at, Harrison and Maumelle. Harrison is laying it to Maumelle. They're up 40-0 in the 4th quarter.
Wow. And Harrison handed Morrilton one of their 3 losses this year. 35-34. That must have been a barn burner.
That is correct. So that looks like it's going to put that's going to put Harrison at 4-2. So we're going to need that win next week at Harrison to get us to 4-3, which would put them at 4-3 and kind of put us in that tie-break situation.
Yeah. Got another penalty against Morrilton. It puts them in almost a 3rd and 20.
Unfortunately for that, they're not going to start the clock, so the clock is still stopped. So that'll help us out a little bit.
That was Warford on the reception.
Yeah, swung it out to the side. Big gain, but Javen made a good tackle. Knocked him out of bounds 5 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, it keeps it from going more, keeps the conversion from happening. And you got to think they're going to punt here, which looks like their punt team's out as Sturgeon is set to receive the punt.
We better call a timeout. We've got way too many Cardinals on the field right now. And they're that's interesting. The referee from his offensive backfield position called an illegal substitution foul on Farmington.
And
that's going to bring them closer, 4th and less than a yard.
Press box is calling for him to go for it. Crowd's calling to go for it. I say, looks like we're still having some personnel issues.
Yeah, the official from the Farmington sideline has come in to talk to the referee, because that was a bit odd for them to call the penalty when they did, as Farmington was making substitutions. Now the referee is going to bring in the back judge, and they're going to talk about what they saw. And nothing's going to change, though.
Looks like everything stays as it is. Looks like we're going to get an no explanation. Just roll the clock and play.
That's not a good decision there. Oh, God. Drew had called for a fair catch, but the ball was way short of where he was, and so he tried to make a diving catch on that punt.
For it.
He really should have just let that one hit the ground.
But they get the ball back, just kind of add a little bit of insult to injury.
But that'll be a learning opportunity. The coaches will talk to him a little bit about that. On a punt, if you can't get it, let it go, and we'll still keep the ball, unlike on a kickoff.
But, you know, he's played so hard for us tonight. You can't fault him. You can't fault him with that. He's played fantastic. He's made some excellent plays.
Great game. He's given good effort, and that's what he's doing right there. He's doing everything he can to get to that football.
So they're back up quarterback number 4, Carson Collins, sets his offense as he's out with the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Handoff up the middle, met by a host of Cardinal defenders. And that'll bring up second. There's a short, if any, gain. Looks like the first down marker set at the line of scrimmage. As he's looking on to Coach McNabb for the call, they're going to let that clock run. That's Kenneth Belmont. He's usually their wide receiver and quarterback. He gets a touch. You know, I can't say enough about how Dr. Trogdon and his groups helped us out. As your son enjoyed the nice mouthpieces they've had this year.
They've never had mouthpieces like that before.
Oh, those are the nice ones. Might even be flavored. Who knows? But Trogdon really wants to be a good supporter of the Farmington football, and he is. We greatly appreciate his support. And we just say if you're in town, you're looking for a dentist, Dr. Trogdon at Farmington Dental is a great place to go. They got a great staff there. Hand off the outside, ball falls out, but there is a flag down way before the ball comes out.
We came up with that ball. We had a guy in the area. No signal from the officials yet on who recovered the ball. Morrilton recovered it, but as Josh said, there was a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold. However, the clock continues to run because nobody has killed it yet.
Ball's coming back quite a bit. Looks like
clock ran off about 25 seconds, and it
looks like a
should
first
stop.
Looks like a 1st and 25. Maybe even 26. As this play is going to run them right at the 2-minute mark.
Mark Dooley on the tackle there.
There you go. Good for Dooley. We get to see him next year. He's a junior.
It's second and about 25 to go. Morrilton needs to get down to the 4-yard line for a first down.
There's nice stop in the backfield. Looks like Jacob Rogers is there first.
First to make contact and wrap him up.
And they're going to keep that running as we are under a minute. About 15 seconds left on the play clock. He's setting his offense up. Setting shotgun. Looks like Sellers there. Comes in. And they're going to let the clock run out as we are under 5 seconds. And, folks, that's your ball game. Cardinals fought hard, but they've seen a lot of talent on here in this talented Morrilton team. Stick with us. We'll see you next week at Harrison. For Nathan Jowers, for Kerry Pitts, who's down there helping feed the football team, we will see you guys next Friday.